Welcome to Book Juice, where every reflection makes you feel something real. Today's book is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes, a novel that breaks hearts gently but thoroughly. It's a love story, yes, but it's also a reflection on choice, control, and how far love can go when it's tested by reality. Let's start with this question. What would you do if the person you loved didn't want to keep living, and it had nothing to do with you? The story centers around Louisa Clark, a bright but directionless woman in a small English town. She's all eccentric fashion and polite smiles. Stuck in routine, unsure of her purpose. Then she takes a job caring for Will Traynor, a once adventurous businessman turned quadriplegic after a tragic accident. He's cold, detached, bitter. He used to climb mountains, run companies, fly across the world. Now he needs help getting out of bed. Their first moments together are uncomfortable, even hostile. But over time, something rare happens. They begin to see each other, beneath the sarcasm, beyond the surface. Lou brings brightness to Will's world, and Will, in his stoic, intellectual way, challenges her to dream bigger, to stop shrinking from life. You only get one life. It's actually your duty to live it as fully as possible. This becomes the emotional anchor of the story. Lou tries to give Will reasons to live. Will tries to give Lou the courage to actually live. But Me Before You doesn't pretend love can solve everything. Will has already made a decision, one that Lou doesn't know at first. He intends to go through with assisted death, to end a life that no longer feels like living. Lou finds out, and everything changes. She makes it her mission to show him joy. She plans trips, takes him to concerts, brings him back to the places he loved. And for a moment, you think it's working. You think love might be enough. But this isn't a fairy tale. Jojo Moyes forces us to sit with the uncomfortable truth. You can love someone deeply and still not be able to change their path. That doesn't make the love any less real. In fact, it might make it more. You are scored on my heart, Lou Clark. One of the most beautiful, painful lines in the book, because it reminds us some people leave, but they leave an imprint that shapes who we become. Lou eventually learns to chase life on her own terms. Because of Will. Because he made her believe she was capable of more. This is what makes Me Before You so powerful. It's not just about romance. It's about awakening. About what it means to really show up for another person and then keep going when they're no longer there. Jojo Moyes could have written a story with a happier ending. But she didn't. Because life doesn't always resolve neatly. Sometimes love is about being there. Not forever, but fully, for as long as you're given. Juice drop, the people who come into our lives, even for a moment, can shift our entire path. Real love doesn't always end in forever, but if it wakes you up, if it changes you, it was worth it. So here's your reflection. Have you ever loved someone who changed your life, even if they didn't stay? Let's talk about it in the comments. Thank you for spending time with Book Juice. If this reflection moved you, like and subscribe for more. Grab the book in the description if you're ready for a story that's equal parts heartbreak and growth. Up next at 9 p.m., we pivot to Project Hail Mary, science fiction, survival, and one unforgettable mission to save humanity.